after school. Since we're alphabetically close, what the hell is alphabetically close? Anyway, Mio and I are together on duty this week. Oh, right. As in the roster, right? Alphabetically close, right? Phew. I guess that's about it. Mio, how is it going on your end? I guess alphabetically close is referring to their family names, so yeah. Because their given names are definitely not close. Mio replies while moving her pencil. Fill my name? Sure. Sure, thanks. Well, okay. To increase efficiency, we split the different tasks between us. Oh, it's okay. Show me. Okay. You don't have to rewrite it only because it's a bit crooked. Okay, a little cuter. You want my name to be written in a cute way? I think it's quite rare to see someone filling out the class register with such enthusiasm. Your letters are really round. Wow, that's a nice compliment, thanks. Since my father was a Japanese teacher, he was really fussy about this sort of thing. After all, by the way, you misspelled that here. Just give me the pencil for a second. Oh, don't cry. It's not your fault. Sorry, was my face a bit too close? I can't make her cry due to my carelessness. I have to pay more attention. My Adam's apple, okay, is too close to your face. Why would your heart drop at that? I think everyone's observant of that. Blood vessels on the back of my hand. That's if you're skinny. All spots I would usually never take a closer look at. At times I feel somewhat envious of her ability to openly speak of her feelings like this. Oh, Yuri, hi. As I shift my gaze towards the door, I spot Tsukishima standing there. Tsukishima, you are still at school? Looking for someone? You looking for Hanako? What? Bye? You just came here and then you leave? Yeah. You said you were looking for someone. Do you want me to help? Yeah, I mean we can help you. For only a brief moment, Tsukishima looks at me. But as I shift my gaze to her in response after noticing that, she averts her eyes. Why, you're shy of me? Embarrassed? Huh? Is it because of earlier? Just now when I said some smooth lines and then you got embarrassed? And then now you're still embarrassed? Well, doesn't mean we can't help. No, I think she's just embarrassed. Alright, see ya. Yeah. And she just closes the door in a hurry and left. Looking at her back, that kind of seems like she's running away. I, unsatisfied with this outcome, get up from my seat. Yeah, I'm gonna chase after her, yeah. Tsukishima is the only one in the PMC from our class, so it's more than likely that there should be a different reason for why she came to our classroom. Sorry, I'll leave the register to you. Yeah, I'm gonna chase after her, yeah? Okay? Tsukishima? Didn't you come to talk to Mio about something? If it's inconvenient to have me present, I'll leave you two alone. Yeah. But Tsukishima just stands there stone still. Come on, you don't have to be shy of me. Sorry, did I get it wrong? Or is it more like you want to speak to me? This is quite unusual for her. She seems to be at a loss for words. What are you talking about? You're thinking that I and Mio have a relationship or something like that? The two of us? Meaning Mio and me? What are you saying? You're being weird, Yuri. Mio and I have always been together since we were little, you know. As if I would see a friend of Mio as an annoyance. Yeah, it's getting kind of awkward because the love. We're starting to see some love inside Mio, inside Yuri. Yeah, shows signs of love. In fact, Mio would be more than happy if you were with us. So let's. And just like as I'm about to invite her. Oh shit. She's going to leave again! Yuri! Mio's awfully carefree voice comes out of the classroom. Talk about bad timing, Mio. So, want to come with us? Damn it! I see. Sorry for holding you up. Don't worry, there will be another chance. No need to thank me. I mean, I've used up your time even though you're in a hurry. See you tomorrow then. Matane. As I gaze at her bag, I ruminate on how weird she just acted. Yeah, it's part of love. Yeah, don't want to like interfere. It was different from both her usual diligent appearance and the playful atmosphere she had around her at the cafeteria today. What's with her? In the time I racked my brains over the question without arriving at an answer, Mio comes out of the classroom. You won't know because he doesn't believe in love, so he'll be dense for a while. Yeah, I heard that. Then let's bring it to the faculty room and go home. Well, I guess it's probably a bad idea to pry about it in this matter. Tsukishima must have her reasons, and above all, it's wrong for me to poke my nose into her business. I don't know about that, about wrong. But then again, do you want to go beyond between friendship and acquaintance? No, it's nothing. Looking at Mio walking alongside me, there was something I couldn't keep myself from thinking about. You have to even fill out the register cutely. Don't you think you've put a little more effort into it than actually necessary? Fun, okay. I mean, there are people who like writing cute words. Yeah, that's a hobby, yes. Yeah, some people see that. I see. I must say, if possible, I would like Tsukishima to smile like Mio does as well. I would love that too. Oh, we're going to the... Oh, Konami. Okay, so we're in Konami's perspective. Oh, she's at the student council room, right? Yeah, this is the student council room. Oh yeah. Don't worry, Konami. You won't be eaten up by Ann. Don't worry, she's a friendly girl. Okay. Yeah, she is. Okay. And I think this background team, I haven't mentioned this before, but this background team I think is Ant's team, right? I think so, yeah. Koei desu.
私のことはお兄さんから聞いてたの？もう。そっかそっか。俺アン先輩のこと好きになっちゃったみたいだとか言ってた？
I don't think he did.
いえ、特には。ただ苦悩の表情を浮かべていました。
Yeah.
微妙な反応だ。嫌ってるわけではないと思いますが、ちょっと苦手かもしれません。
Yeah, I mean, she's a cool girl, and you know.
そうなの？それはショックかも。ところで今日は聞きたいことがあって来たのですが。ごめんね。何かな？実は新しい部を作りたいのですが、部員一人では無理でしょうか？
I'm not sure about that. It depends on the president, but usually there's a minimum member quota.
新しい部か。ちなみに何部を作りたいの？将棋部です。コナタンは将棋をする人なんだ。
And why do you suddenly call Konatan? Where did that come from?
コナタン
Yeah.
ナミタンの方がいい？
What Namitan? What the hell is Namitan? Anyway, Tan means it kind of means chibi, right? So yeah.
いえ、会長さんのお好きなように。
Well, Konami is open to it.
動じないところはお兄さんにそっくり。でも新しい部か。やはり部員一人ではダメでしょうか？部ではなく同好会としてなら OK だけど、部活動じゃないから部費は下りないと思うよ。
Yeah, I think she would need a budget because need to buy all those shogi pieces and boards and all that.
それでしたらとりあえずはこれでどうにかしようかと。
Compensate with this?
自分の賞金を自分で受け取るの？
Your own bounty? Really? Konami?
はい。問題がありましたか？
Seriously, so you're saying you're going to join the student council or something? I mean, because Man wanted to recruit Yuma into the student council, right? Hence the bounty, I guess.
新聞部に聞いてみないとちょっとわからないけどね。でもこのイベントはもう終わりらしいよ。
What is an event? Evento?
終わり？
Yeah, over.
今朝新聞部の部長さんが来てね、珍しく落ち込んだ様子で終わりにするって言ってたの。
Club president. Then I guess that club president scolded Hanako real bad. Well, I mean, Hanako did regret, right, in the previous episode. He did say she did say she regretted, so probably because of that, then yeah.
となると賞金は。
So that means that doesn't apply to Yuma anymore. No more of those posters.
残念だけど。
Oh well.
大金を手に入れるチャンスだったのに。コナタン、なかなかずぶといね。晒し者にされたんだから怒りそうなものだけど。
Oops, misspelling the people. Okay, exposed to the public. Yeah.
特に何も変わったことはありませんでしたし、気にしていませんよ。
There's nothing that particularly changed. That's a weird line, but okay. But I get what it means.
さすが兄弟、強いな。
I mean, I guess Konami is the type who really doesn't care. I mean, she's fine with anything. So yeah, you know.
それで同好会ということでも構いませんので、申請の仕方はどうすればいいですか？
Yeah, basically the earlier line said something about nothing. There's no difference basically. Yeah, it doesn't make a difference. So I don't really mind it. Yeah.
よし、こうしようか。こちらの出した条件をクリアしたら部として認める。
Clear? What condition?
いえ、同好会でも構わないと言います。
Well, I guess Ant's being insistent.
部員欲しくない？この条件をクリアすると、なんと部活動を承認しちゃう上に部員までついてきます。はあ、それでしたら一応聞くだけでも。
Yeah, listen to what the condition is.
将棋で私と勝負して勝つ。
Interesting. Are you good at shogi though, An?
勝てばいいんですか？そう、私に勝てばいいだけ。
So do you have the board with you, Konami?
ちなみに負けたらどうなりますか？
Join the student council?
そうだね。どうしよっかな。ひょっとしてですけど。何？先輩って腹黒ですか？
Well, she is, yes. An's quite the schemer.
よーし、対局を始めようか、コナタン。なるほど。兄さんが苦悩する理由がわかりました。
Okay, so shogi game begin. I wonder who won. I'm pretty sure Konami won. I mean, we don't know whether An is good in shogi, so yeah. It's evening. Right now, I'm waiting for dinner in the living room. Tina, you and your cow pajamas are borrowed from Konami, and you're pretty carefree, aren't you, Tina? Say, Tina, what have you been doing all day? Sleeping? Huh? Eat, sleep. See, eat and sleep. That's all she does. What happened to you being a love fairy? You forgot about it? Seems like she really turned into a total shut-in. Hikomori is the Japanese term for shut-in. Did you forget about that? What? My fault? I only invited you to your house, and then you're the one who chose to slack. Why is it my fault? As if, but I don't believe in love, so how are you gonna force me to fall in love? You're the one who's supposed to help me, right? So what have you been doing? I've been telling you that I'm not interested in that, haven't I? Like I said, you're supposed to be the one to do the work to persuade me to fall in love. Aren't there any other things you can do? Like trying to pique my interest or something? You barely did anything! A little effort wouldn't kill you, Mr. Fairy. That's it, it's not like I want to have a love fairy put in her bag for me. But you know, regardless of what I do and what I don't, doing nothing but eating and sleeping is definitely... Oh my god. Konami, you sound so bad. Did you have a very rough game with An? A school uniform clad Konami suddenly trots into the living room. Yeah, welcome back. You're pretty late. You okay, Konami? What happened to you? Is it really so bad? Hey, what's with you, Konami? You look so pale. Are you crying? You look like you're crying. Wait, you mean you lost? Don't tell me you lost. Shit. Konami? Konami's lifeless face reminds me of a zombie, sort of. Hey, what in the world will happen? Yeah, remember what I said about the crown jewels? The boss? Okay, so basically Konami, yeah, but from the way we see here, yeah, she basically lost. Crown jewels? Tama? Sounds so wrong. You don't have a crown jewel in the first place, Konami. Aoi! Hey, wait! Aoi-san? You collapsed? In response to Konami's shocking confession, Aoi-san collapses while foaming in the mouth. Please don't forget that Konami doesn't have a crown jewel. In the end, it turned out to be nothing serious. Yeah, she lost. But that's surprising. Is Anne really that talented? Apparently, she only lost at shogi. Aoi, you have to think about it. What do you want to make sure of, huh? Aoi? You don't need to know, Tina. Don't ask me. I don't know. No, I don't know. You're the one who said it in the first place. What do they want to make me say, these girls? But it really got me worried when you suddenly turned up like that with a pale face. Don't say that, even as a joke. Yeah, we know that she used to be pretty sick until recently. Ah, no, that wasn't referring to now. Really, life at the hospital. I think I'll be bored to death. What are you saying? You were always complaining how boring it was to stay in bed all day. Okay, so I guess that's fun in a way. Well, now that she mentions it, as a child, Konami wasn't really attached to me and instead always clung to Dad. Considering that we're now so close that she would even casually tease me, it deeply moves me when I think about it. Probably, I guess it's also because their father died, so the only person close to Konami now is her brother, right? And of course Aoi, but I think she's closer to her brother, to Yuma. Dad must have been busy with work, and yet he always made time for you. It's not like I had anything better to do in the first place. Besides, I think it's only natural to visit your little sister if she's in the hospital. Thank you, but I don't think I'll ever be hospitalized. Well, at least not now. I'm telling you, don't joke around this sort of thing, yeah. Why do you need to visit me, Tina? You, Tina? You go to the hospital? And how exactly are you going to do that, Tina? The Soul Reaper who visits you in the hospital. Yeah, that sounds so suspicious. Could there be any bad omen worse than that? Well, setting the talk about hospitals aside, isn't it pretty unusual for you to lose at a game of shogi? Who did you lose to? Yeah, you should ask that. Yeah, true, but you have a positive win-loss ratio on the internet, right? Well, yeah. So I didn't think there would be someone good enough to defeat you this close by. Maybe calling to mind the cause of the game, Konami seems as if she's seriously pondering something. As long as she keeps that earnest attitude towards shogi, I'm convinced that sooner or later she'll win against the person she lost to today. Why not just ask her who that person is? Come on, Yuma. It made for a good exercise, right? So, did you already recover from the emotional scar you've suffered? Alright, sure. Jeez. If you put it like that, I can hardly refuse, can I? I place my hand on Konami's head and gently stroke her hair. Tina looks curious right there. Try your best to win next time. And oh yeah, because she lost, right, that means she won't be able to set up a club. But what about Circle? Training? As I ask that question, Tina begins to joggle my arm. Why do I want to pet you though? If you want me to pet you, just say so in a straightforward way. Jeez. Since I have no particular reason to go through the trouble of refusing her, I start to rub her head. So, what kind of training were you talking about? Under a teacher? Aunt? Under a teacher? Who exactly? Shogi club president? Who's that? Aunt? Eh? I thought there was no shogi club? Huh? Oh? Is that right? That must mean her talk with Jinpo Senpai went well. I thought Konami would end up being the only member, but it's a relief to hear there's another person who is proficient enough to become Konami's teacher. I'm pretty sure that teacher is Aunt, so Jinpo Aunt. Yeah. I see you're the type who does whatever springs to their mind, huh? Yeah, you go watch your TV, Tina. As I let go of her head that I've been rubbing, Tina trots off towards the TV. And now that I think about it, it really feels like Tina perfectly blends into a family. Konami, do you enjoy your school life? Great to hear. Glad to hear that. In that case, the main problem at present is Tina. Leaving Tina's case aside, the major problem left is Jinpo Senpai's relentless pursuit in bringing me into the student council. That alone seems to be a problem that will cost me more than just one headache. Did she go off early? And we're on April 10th, Wednesday. Yeah, apparently she has something to do at school. She left early in the morning, looking really drowsy. It's very unusual for Konami to get up so early, so she's woke up again by herself for the second time. Maybe her excitement regarding her club activities from today on got the better of her and she couldn't sleep anymore. Don't know, just ask her in person if you want to know. But let's set that aside for now and do the usual thing. Yeah, touch her. Yeah, of course. As I gently grip Mio's hand, she presses her hand on her mouth to prevent her voice from leaking. And so we walk today's telephone pole distance. With the usual rehabilitation over, Mio and I head towards school side by side. But since Mio's eyes are still slightly swollen, yeah, I can see that, those whirly eyes, I walk at a pace that's as slow as time allows. Still vexed that you didn't manage to hold your tears? What manga did you read again? Boys Love again? Manga? You mean the ones Tsukishima confiscated? So we got more of those? I see. Yeah, I just realized that this background music is the intro, yeah, the title screen background music. Which means she brought them to school in order to return them, huh? Oh, so this manga had a heroine, so it's not really boys love? Eh? There was a heroine in that manga? I guess I was wrong. I thought that only male characters would appear in those kinds of works. Seems I have to revise my view on them a bit. Well, what if that heroine is actually a trap character? I mean, theoretically, that trap character can be called a heroine, right? So what happened there?
言ったの。
Okay. Yeah?
すぐ泣く女はうぜえって。
That's kind of harsh, but I see. So what's your point? Even without her telling me, I can more or less already see what she's getting at though.
ゆうくんはうざいって思ったりする？
Do I think you're annoying? No, I don't think. No, I don't see that. Ah, wouldn't you know it? A mix of speechlessness, even admiration, and other emotions makes me heave a sigh in spite of myself. I never once thought of you as annoying when you cried.
本当？
Yeah. Why would I lie? Also, in my opinion, it would be a far greater issue if you didn't face your nature.
本質って？
You need to face your fears, yeah? Can you keep yourself from crying when a guy touches you? Well, that goes without saying. Right. However, you're doing your best at rehabilitation in order to fix that, aren't you?
それはそうだけど、いつ治るかわからないし。
Well, we just have to keep doing it. Then I'll make you cry until you do.
たくさん泣くよ。
Well, cry all you want. I don't mind if you do, as long as you smile for at least the same amount to cancel it out.
笑うの？
Yeah, no, balance it out. Yeah, smile for me. She wears a smile that makes the people around her happy. Yeah, she's really the happy-go-lucky type. That's what I like about Mio. I shouldn't be the only one who's always calmed by it. Konami, Tsukishima, Aoi-san, so all of them. I think everyone around us loves Mio's smile. Smiling is your field of expertise, right? So in return, you can cry in front of me as much as you want. That doesn't work for you? Mio shakes her head while saying, "No, I'm fine with that," in a barely audible voice. Yeah, but these are tears of happiness. A wry smile escapes me in response to Mio smiling while crying. Yeah, that's perfectly okay. The extremely happy expressions she shows me infects me, making a warm feeling spread within my chest. What I was seeing was undoubtedly the smile I'm loving. Okay. Huh? When we arrive at school after a while, I perceive a somewhat noisy atmosphere within the school. Don't tell me another poster. Don't tell me... Did Hanako not learn her lesson and put up a wanted poster again or something? While I change my shoes, I throw my gaze towards a crowd of people that's making a ruckus for some reason. Or could it be something else?
ゆうくん、すごい人だかりだね。
I bet it has something to do with Konami though. Yeah, true.
何があったんだろう。
Don't know. Why don't we go take a look?
行こう。
Alright. I lead Mio to the notice board, ensuring that she doesn't bump into any male students. And as we arrive at the notice board, we find... something? What is it? What's this? I can't see though. I mean, it's too small for me to see what's this notice. Huh? Both Konami's posters and mine, which had been hanging here just yesterday, are now gone without trace. But in place of that, there is a paper that says notification from the student council put up there.
生徒会将棋部って何だろうね。
Student council shogi club. Nice one, An. So is that the condition that An put up? Like, if I win, I'll set up the student council shogi club where I'm the president. Yeah, very good question. Yeah, I kind of figured it out earlier. Furthermore, it says, effective immediately, the student council changes its name to Student Council Shogi Club. What? Now that's strange.
あれ？ねえねえ、ゆうくん。これって。
What does it say? I can't see. Konami? The notification further continues with, new member, Asaba Konami, first year. Konami? Don't tell me. Is that Konami? Who else? Sorry, Mio. Go ahead to the classroom without me.
ゆうくんはどうするの？
Well, I'm going to talk to Ann. I have to check something regarding the shogi club.
ちょっと、ゆうくん！
Shaking off Mio's voice, I hurried towards the student council room. In the hope that Jinpo-senpai is in there, I put my hand on the door to the student council room. Thereupon, a familiar voice informs me that apparently there is already someone else who has come to pay a visit before me. Yuri?
Jinpo-senpai, これはどういうことなんですか?
Well, it's not my fault. Konami is the one who challenged me to a match, so she lost, so we had a deal. Tsukishima, right? I can already guess why she's here though. Before knocking in advance, I stuck the door open with a start. Excuse me, お邪魔します。
あれ、ゆうまくん？今日は朝からお客さんが多いな。
Konami, you better explain this, yeah?
浅場くん。
I spot Konami standing alongside Senpai.
兄さん、どうかしたの？
That's what I want to ask. I'd like an explanation for what exactly is going on.
今日から生徒会でアン先輩のお手伝いをすることにしたの。
Yeah, because she lost. That's the condition. Yeah, and this will probably mean Yuma have no choice but to join the student council too, I guess. The student council? I thought you joined the shogi club.
生徒会将棋部だよね。
What kind of name is that?
はい、そうです。
What is the meaning of this, senpai?
そんな怖い顔で睨まないでほしいな。
I mean, Konami's okay with it, so why are you being angry, Yuma? And Yuri too. It's your own fault for doing something that in turn makes me glare at you.
浅場くんの言う通りです。
I mean, Konami's not angry. Why don't we hear what Konami has to say?
でも、少なくとも私については兄さんに睨まれるようなことはしていないかと。
Come on, Konami, you better explain things clearly, yeah?
そうだそうだ。
What? What do you mean by that, Konami?
だって、アン先輩が将棋部の部長。
See? Pointing her hand towards her, Konami introduces the shogi club's president, thereby informing us that apparently Jinpo-senpai is said shogi club president. Incidentally, the one you lost to yesterday was?
アン先輩。
Yeah. That means your teacher is?
将棋部の部長ことアン先輩。
Yep. I figured that out since day one. Now I see.
私はコナタンの師匠なのです。
師匠 Master コナタン
コナミちゃんのこと、かわいいでしょ？
I guess for you.
はい、かわいいです。
Konami, you don't have to force yourself. Well, I'm in no place to say anything if Konami doesn't mind it. I understand that Konami lost at Shogi and then the Shogi Club was founded with Jinpo-senpai as the president. Well, to be perfectly honest, that doesn't really add up either. It's kind of strange. But the biggest question is, just how did Konami end up joining the student council? Well, that, like I said, she lost, so that's the condition.
どうやら意味がわからずに思い悩んでいるようです。今の説明でわからなかったの？おそらく。じゃあもっと詳しく説明しよっか。
Yeah, please explain this then, Yuma.
そうですね。私も意味がわからないので、しっかり説明してください。
Well, I guess they don't get it because they weren't at the scene. Yeah, because we players, we know what happened exactly. They don't know, so yeah. Tsukishima, who's been glaring at Senpai the whole time, probably concludes that there's no point in keeping up her daunting demeanor and eases up a bit.
そういえば、ユーリってそもそもどうして怒鳴り込んできたの？生徒会の名称のことってさっき言ったじゃないですか。 名前を勝手に変えるだなんて非常識です。
Yeah, it's kind of strange just because of shogi club. Then suddenly you change the name to Student Council Shogi Club. Do the teachers even approve of that? I thought teachers need to approve that first. Student Council Shogi Club. Was it? I guess it's only natural for someone like Tsukishima, who's strict with the rules, to come storming in.
ああ、それなら今話した通りだけど。
Yeah, I think I never said this before, but yeah, Tsukishima is really very strict with the rules.
それでは意味がわかりません。
Same here.
もう結構詳しく喋ったのにな。
Why don't you like start by explaining the match, what the rules, what the conditions, yeah?
なんだろう。簡単に言うと、ギブアンドテイクってやつ？
That doesn't explain much, huh? Give and take.
ギブアンドテイク
Well, I guess, yeah, it is, yes, give and take, but you're not being specific there.
私が将棋部を作りたいとアン先輩に相談したのですが、一人だと同好会になるから部費も下りないらしく。
Now that's an explanation.
それで生徒会も人数が少なくてとても困ってるんだよってコナタンに相談をした結果、
Led to a natural result.
合体しました。
Fuse together? That doesn't make any sense. Konami and Senpai merrily strike a fusion pose with such vigor that I wouldn't have been surprised if I had actually heard the corresponding sound effect. Yeah, why is there no sound effect there? In front of these two girls, I, and most likely Tsukishima as well, am assaulted by severe headache. Yeah. So in other words, in exchange for being able to perform club activities, you have to help out at the student council?
そういうこと。
Finally, everything comes together. That's indeed what you call give and take. I actually heard from Seoul that sometimes clubs with too few members share a club room or fuse together, but I've never heard of student council fusing with a club. Yeah, but I've never heard of the student council being a fusion partner.
ふざけないでください。そんなつもりはないんだけど。そんなことあります？どうして？生徒会は各部の予算割り当てなどそれらの仕事を公平に行うことが前提なんですよ。
Well, I guess that's true, yeah.
仮にも生徒会長なんだからそれくらい知ってるよ。それが特定な部活と合体なんて他の部に対してどうやって公平な立場を保つんですか？
I guess she has a ways, and I see. Now that she says it, she has a point. I can't think of an objection in regards to Tsukishima's sound argument. But apparently that doesn't apply to Jinpo senpai. Yeah, she just... anything goes for her.
部員人数と実績に応じた額にするつもりだよ。ほら、これが予算表。
Oh, you have a budget chart.
これは問題ある金額にはなっていないと思うんだけどな。
Oh, is it a lot? Seems like she already took care of everything in regards to that. Well, at least she's quite far-sighted. You have got to hand it to her. It seems she's quite capable when it's needed.
それでもやっぱりおかしいです。代表機関である生徒会と部活動が一緒になるなんて。だからギブアンドテイクなんだよ、ユーリ。
Give and take.
私はコナタンに将棋部を作りたいと相談されたから生徒会に入ってもらう代わりに仕事を手伝ってもらう。
Okay, that's the condition. Yeah, the agreement they made.
私は生徒会の仕事を手伝う代わりに先輩は将棋部員として一緒に部活をしてもらう約束です。
Yeah, you know, if they put it like that, yeah, it makes sense. Yeah, though it's still weird, you know, student council fusing with a club.
理解できなくはないです。ですが。
Well, yeah, it may seem like out of logic, but it works. Tsukishima is at a loss on how to reply. I'm probably the same right now. She started a club for Konami's sake, but at the same time it's still hard to overlook Senpai's eccentric way of implementing it. I mean, that's why she said give and take, right? I mean, if I want to help you set up, shogi club, sure, but you have to, I have to get something in return too, right? Right? All is fair. Is it really so wrong if it's being done for the right reasons? No, not really. That thought also passes my mind. Yeah, too much to take in, right? I don't think she did it, but she just, okay, fine. Yeah, cannot get through her thick head.
ユーリの言うこともちゃんと聞いてるんだけどな。ただ一つ知っておいていただきたいことがあります。何を？部活申請に必要な人数は最低5人です。現在の生徒会の人数を合わせても足りません。
Wait, hold on. Even with all the current student council members together, it isn't enough. So you're saying student council actually only has less than 5 members? So it's just the president and the vice president? So it means there are only 3, short of 2 more? Which means probably need Yuma and Yuri to join in, right? Then we, just nice, 5.
あれ、そう？私とコナタンとポエタ君と
Yeah, only 3 of you. It'll probably be a lightning strike out of nowhere for him, but so is included in her account before he's even aware of it. How should I put it? It's kind of like he's the type who always gets the short end of the stick. It makes me pity him, yeah. Kind of like her dog.
あとはユーマくんにユーリが入れば合計5人。
Whoa, hold on there. Why did you include us in?
なんで私が入ってるんですか？
Yeah. So really, the student council is only comprised of the president and the vice president, no other members? Seriously? I'm also fairly positive I declined your offer to join the student council.
ユーマくんもユーリも私と合体しちゃえば全部解決なんだけどな。
All my problems will be solved?
しません。
Fusing all and everything together is not a magic bullet for solving your problems.
でも風紀委員と一緒になればユーリが困ってても私たちが助けてあげられるよ。
Interesting. But what plan do you have? How are you going to help the PNC?
結構です。
She just rejects her. In response to Jinpo Senpai's proposal, Tsukishima strongly refuses.
とにかく部活申請にも生徒会の名称についても風紀委員はそれを認めていないことはお伝えしておきます。本当に固いな、ユーリは。ちゃんと改めてください。それでは失礼します。
Having said that, Tsukishima leaves the student council room. I feel like I've just caught a glimpse of the problems that the PMC is burdened with. Yeah. It seems more like the PMC is the one that's in charge of the discipline and all that, when it's supposed to be the student council doing that job. But yeah, it seems the student council just handles the administrative matters and all that, and with Ann in charge, she just does whatever she pleases. I mean, there's no teachers to supervise all this. Well, their policy is the exact opposite of the student council president's. Anything goes as long as it leads to the desired result. Yeah. Approach. So it's really no wonder that they clash with each other.
それで、ユーマくんはどうする？
So yeah, what are you gonna do, Yuma-kun? I humbly decline your kind offer. Okay.
コナタンは心配じゃないの？私何するかわからないよ。
She'll be fine. I mean, she's okay with you, so. My sister seems to like you, and besides, I think that I can trust you to some extent.
わ、兄さん大胆発言。その信頼できる先輩と一緒に働くチャンスだよ。
Chance? Once in a lifetime chance? That has nothing to do with it. Keiko desu. I decline.
もう本当に強情なんだから。頑固な兄ですので。
Why is it like I'm the bad guy now? Be that as it may, thank you, senpai.
突然何？
I'm just thanking you for respecting what Konami, my sister, wants to do.
やめてよ。そういうの照れくさいし。
Yeah, now you must putting the saying the smooth lines again. It's just that I think you should have consulted with the people around you, like So or Tsukishima, before taking action.
私そんな衝動的に見える？
Kind of. A person who isn't impulsive wouldn't think of a better name than, or rather, a person who isn't impulsive would think of a better name than the one you came up with. Student Council Shogi Club. She only strung both names together. Yeah, how creative.
コナタンはいいって言ったのにな。
You trust in her?
この安直さ加減がたまりません。
It lacks originality though. You seem that naming sense, or rather that idiotic vibe to the name, just met Konami's personal taste. Let's leave the naming aside for now. At least in Tsukishima's eyes, you might seem to be always acting impulsively.
ふざけているつもりはこれっぽっちもないんだけどね。
I know you aren't fooling around, just that you're not doing it the way Yuri wants to. Yeah, like because anything goes for her. How about you think objectively about it rather than subjectively?
それも分かってるよ。分かってるんだけどな。
But you just can't. She mutters that as if she's persuading herself rather than consenting with me. Then she gently smiles and continues.
だけどね、後でこうしておけばよかったなんて、そんな後悔をして過ごしたくないんだ。
Well, if you put it like that, then I can totally get it. Yeah, no regrets. Just do whatever you want, no regrets. Kind of reminds me of the Shigatsu Kimi no Uso, where the girl just does whatever she likes, play the violin however she likes, because no regrets. Yeah? Not that I'm foreshadowing anything, because I don't know what's going to happen from here. So, but yeah, it kind of reminds me of that.
なんて結局は自分の都合なんだけど。
What's convenient for me? So you're saying that was a joke? I believed you for a sec there. She shows me a somewhat embarrassed smile, but I guess she's kind of telling the truth here. That pattern of thinking reminds me of a certain someone I happen to know very well. That certain someone is a guy who once lost his life, and now that guy struggles to live his life to its fullest without leaving behind any regrets. It's a guy. So for that reason, I can't deny her way of thinking. It's impossible for me to deny it. I see now.
あれ、納得しちゃった？
Because yeah, same experience, I've seen that before. Partly, but there's a but that doesn't.
半端だね。その納得していない一部って？
Your way of doing things is likely going to leave Tsukishima without a smile on her face. Oh yeah, that.
だろうね。
As long as you just understand, that's good enough for me.
ねえねえ、ゆうまくんってもしかしてユーリの彼氏？
Why you saying all that all of a sudden?
それはちょっと聞き捨てならないですね。
Why can't you let that slide, Konami? No, I'm not. And Konami, don't chime in there.
じゃあどうしてユーリを笑顔にしたいの？
More like I want everyone to smile. Isn't it obvious? Continue as I apply my hand to the student council room's door. Naturally, it's best to have everyone wear smiles on their faces. Saying that, Senpai stares at me with a mouth wide open while Konami smiles. Take care of my sister then. Seen off by her staggered gaze, I leave the student council room behind me. Oh, she looks quite stunned, and quite surprised.